Welcome to The Art of Less Doing. My name is Ari Meisel. I've been an entrepreneur my whole life, starting from when I was 12 with a website design company. After school, I started working in construction in upstate New York as I started to develop these old buildings into lofts. And then I started working in green, sustainable design on the eastern end of Long Island. Somewhere along the way, about 7 years ago, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, which is a horribly painful and generally considered incurable disease. I was taking an enormous amount of medicine and was very, very sick and weak. After a few particularly bad bouts in the hospital, I got out and decided that I had to do something for myself. So I went on a long journey of self-tracking and self-experimentation. And after about 5 months, was completely off my medicine. And a few months after that, competed in my first triathlon. After I did a regional TEDx talk, I went on to do Ironman France, which was something I never thought I'd be able to do, considering how weak and sick I had been. Once I realized that I'd figured out the nutritional and fitness and supplement aspects of what was going on with my body, I realized that there was still this large element of stress that was causing me to still be not 100%. My way of dealing with that stress was to come up with a system of productivity to help people save as much time as possible, with the goal of helping them reclaim their minds so that they can do the things that they want to do. Less Doing was born out of that need, and I've been able to create 9 fundamentals that include wellness in order to make people as effective as they possibly can be by optimizing, automating, and outsourcing everything in their lives.
These guys are going to have to hear about how fabulous Ari is all day. Ari's helped me with everything from my business and managing employees to virtual assistants to dating, proactive healthcare, fitness. He's just been a great advisor all around.
I came to him just because I wanted my practice to be more efficient. I didn't want a lot of paperwork. I wanted to figure out a lot of ways that could streamline everything so that I could, one, see more patients in the time that I am, but also not stay up, late so I can spend time with my family. I can't think of anything better that's happened in my practice for the last couple of years.
I went into this saying, hey, I would always like to have more time, and if I had more time, I could get more done. I certainly did get more time out of it, but there were some other great things that happened. One was just reduction of stress, and we wear stress, like it's a badge of honor. The peak was my family, we moved to Spain for a year. So we moved 3,700 miles away. I needed to be able to run my companies and quite frankly, my family. Not only did the businesses survive, but they thrived. They actually did better without me there. And I think a lot of it has to do with the tools that I put in place, not just for myself, but for everyone else in my company. I mean, they're doing their jobs better than they ever did before because of the productivity we've gained.